Hello everybody, welcome to another Magic video. We're going to be doing another Singleton. I'm probably going to be jamming these as often as I possibly can while they exist because they're just a blast to do in my mind. I actually like them a lot more than Brawl, and this time we're running a 4-color Panharmonicon deck. So we're going to be trying to get a whole bunch of enters the battlefield abilities. You can go and check the deck tech for more info on that. In the meantime, I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, inkgaming.com, which has sponsored this video and helps keep me able to do this full-time content for all of you wonderful people. You should definitely check them out below. I have a 12% off code. They do awesome custom playmats and dice bags and mouse pads. I have my own specific store on there with some channel art, so you should definitely check them out. And of course, thanks to all the subs and patrons as well. Let's keep this hand. And yeah, I like it because we've got Skittering Surveyor to be able to draw us the land that we need. We can get the last color. Specifically, we need a Plains. Shouldn't come up too fast, though. I mean, we need white for only 2 cards in our entire list. But I just couldn't let go of them because we've got Helm of the Host and Panharmonicon. So I had to run Cloudblazer and Chalet because they're just so good with those cards, respectively. Alright, Drover of the Mighty. Go for a Cloudblazer fairly quick here. Metal Spinner's Puzzle. Okay, so we're going to have an artifact deck against us. I think we're okay against that. I'd really like to get the Panharmonicon and then Reclamation Sage, because that does some damage against what they're doing. We're just going to slam Skittering Surveyor, get a Plains, be able to play Cloudblazer, I think. Yes, I would. And this is why we only have 1 Plains, because we've got a lot of ways to search them out, or tap things like Drover, Servant of the Conduit, whatever. We've got a bunch of different ways to do it. Treasure map. Sure. I wonder if they're actually on Paradoxical Outcome combo. I did see one list that tried to do it. I was trying to do some lists like that myself in Singleton, and it just unfortunately didn't quite work for us. Oh, I haven't... I have a little bit of an addiction to try and, like, high-roll Glint-Nest Crane into a Panharmonicon. Because we can do that, this Cloudblazer gets real good. That being said, we just tap for maximum value. Don't have to worry about getting countered. I'm going to Cloudblazer. We should probably just run this out first. We don't have to have Panharmonicon on this list. I talked about that in the beginning anyways. It's not a necessary thing. It's nice to have. Obviously, it makes our deck a lot better to have it. But we've got lots of powerful things to do without Panharmonicon. Like, these are all good cards on their own. So I don't have to go super, super crazy trying to combo off with it. Traxos. Oh, baby. Here we go. This is a lot of mana. Yikes. Alright, Glint-Nest, give me something good. Maybe a Noxious would be good. Too bad that we lose Chalet and Path, but Cultivator's Caravan is fine, I suppose. Just more mana is the problem. We already have a lot of mana. Alright, let's get the Caravan online, and I think we just slam with everything but Skittering Surveyor. If they want to use removal on that, I'm okay with it. Oh, right, no, this tramples. I can't chump block it. I was thinking I can chump block. Guess I should have attacked the Surveyor, too. I'm being dumb. I know that Traxos tramples. I just forgot it for half a moment. Still probably want to block with the Skittering Surveyor or even Glint-Nest so that I can try and Scarab God it back. We're 1 mana short of doing that. Is he going to kill the Drover? That would set us back to 2 mana away. Prophetic Prism. Yep. And untap Traxos. I like getting Glint-Nest into our graveyard, though, so we can hopefully get the ability again and try and draw something relevant. Tezzeret's Touch, but on the Prophetic Prism. Huh. Okay. I'm confused about that, because they could have done it on, like, Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot and actually just attacked for extra damage. A little bit confused about that line. Not complaining, though. It's good for us. Play the gift. And let's get Scarab God. I might want to tap the Drover. I think I do. We're going to attack the Cloud Blazer still. I have the option to trade our Scarab God for their 5/5. We can also use the Cultivator's Caravan to block if they kill the Scarab God. And I'm fine with that. Because even if we lose the Cultivator's Caravan, I can replay Scarab God and immediately use it. Oh, that's just game. River's Rebuke is insane. Yikes. Well, maybe not just game, but that's... Ugh. Super, super nasty. For 0, so they get extra damage. Alright. Ow. At least we gain a lot of life, so there's that. We can go, like, Gift of Paradise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so we can go Gift into Cloud Blazer. Leaves us a chump blocker. We could also Gift into Scarab God. That would gain us 3 life. The problem is that then if they have removal for Scarab God, we die. Nasty. Yeah, not a fan of anything that's happening here. I suppose we could Skittering Surveyor and Drover. Like, that is a thing we could do. We don't gain any life, but it gives us 2 blockers, so we can chump block the Prophetic Prism almost for sure. And then after that, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we can definitely Scarab God at that point. Not entirely certain it'll be relevant. Okay, I'm going to go with the Surveyor Drover plan. See what they've got. Yep. Nasty. We need that Ravenous Chupacabra or, like, Hostage Taker, Noxious Gearhulk. There's a lot of things that we can draw that would be really good. We just need to get them. Reclamation Sage even would be awesome. Hitting Cultivator's Caravan off the Glint-Nest Crane. Well, not the worst thing, because we didn't miss. And we have a lot of misses. Really could have helped us a lot more. Herald of Anguish. Yep. That is a terrifying card. More land. Really unfortunate. I guess Cloud Blazer, and then hope that we hit something. So let's go. And 5. We open this so we can make any mana that we need. Ugh. More mana! Unlimited power! Unfortunately, that's just gonna kill us, isn't it? Ouch. That sucks. That really sucks. I suppose we can just hope that they don't have a Historic Spell. No Historic Spell, no removal. I'm just gonna Cultivator's Caravan into Rejuvenator, I suppose. There's something to do? On one? What would they have? Oh, Traveler's Amulet. Right. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I also just want to see what these top 4 cards are. I mean, they haven't missed on a Traxos turn yet. I know that their deck is built around it, but they've got to have a time where it happens. There's our Chalupa. There's the Hungry Boy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, draws were a little better. We needed to hit a Noxious Gearhulk or something off of that Glint-Nest Crane, or just draw a Chupacabra or Hostage Taker. Any one of our many answers to that kind of a board. Traxos was disgusting. Alright, game 2. And this hand has a lot of gas. This is a lot better. I'm going to keep this hand. This looks sweet. Get the Dusk Legion Zealot right away, and then hopefully Gonti. I mean, Grow from the Ashes should guarantee us what we need. Ooh, we might be in for an aggro deck. That could be a little bit of a problem. I need to drop lands here. Swamp or an island, or... Manalith works. I'm not, like, super excited about Manalith, but that's certainly something we could use. They've got Shock or Magma Spray. With them pausing there, I feel like they've got to be a pretty aggressive deck. Oh, they're dinosaurs! Wow, that's a blast from the past. Let's go Manalith, then we can go Grow from the Ashes. I kind of just like that. Not gonna attack. I don't think we blocked the Raptor Hatchling either. Oh, they didn't attack with it. Huh. Well, that's nice. Getting this island's pretty sweet. So now we can actually go for a Plains, I believe. This game's looking fantastic for us. Plains, we already have an island. We don't really need double blue for anything. Another forest could be nice, though. We've got double swamps. Triple green is actually good. We've got a lot of ramp cards. Next turn, we can Immortal Sun and Glint-Nest. Tune with Aether. Ooh. Big Dino energy. Yeah, let's... I like the idea of Immortal Sun into Glint-Nest here. Hopefully they don't have a Braid. There's a pretty good chance they do. Verdurous Gearhulk. The best part about that is we put a ton of lands on the bottom of our library. Because that looked a little sketchy. I guess that one of them was Gate of Eroska, which would have been fine. But I don't want to draw that many. Oh, nice. They don't have the answer? Sick. Let's go with the Gonti to start. I want to see what's going on over there. Raging Regisar and Frilled Death Spitter. Let's get the Regisar. Now we could attack and Chupacabra the 3/3 afterwards. I don't even think we care though. And I think I'm just going to Verdurous Gearhulk, put all the tokens onto the Glint-Nest Crane, and then just slam team. Shivan Fire with Kicker. Ooh, the blowout. Alright. Fair enough. I'll still trade with Raptor Hatchling. Well, not trade. I'll still eat Raptor Hatchling now. A 3/3 doesn't have a whole lot of effect on this board. We need to start putting some pressure back on them. Nasty. I didn't expect Shivan Fire. I guess that's what they were holding up on turn 1. Immortal Sun just doing its thing. A lot of lands, though. I'm not going to run out Ravenous Chupacabra for a little while. I don't see a reason for it. Like, the 3/3 is not that much of a threat. And dinosaurs are going to have some threats. I might also hold on to the Llanowar Elves. Snapping Sailback, huh? You don't say. That one I might kill. I guess it doesn't really do a lot either. I'm just gonna wait. I'll play Llanowar Elves now, though. I was kind of worried that they might have, oh, goodness. I cannot remember the name of it right now. Hour of Devastation? The deal 5 damage to everything. Because that could be a problem. The red board sweeper would be an issue. But I feel like if they're playing the Snapping Sailback, they don't have it. Seems like they probably have like a Hunt the Weak or some other kind of damage spell to put on their Sailback. Not so certain that I really mind that. Yeah, sure. Perfectly fine for us. They're attacking? I think I'm actually willing to trade. Because if we trade, then we can Ravenous Chupacabra kill their 5/5, and we've got good attacks everywhere again. We just don't have to worry about the Sailback. I'm pretty fine with that. There we go. Alright, Path of Discovery is nice. That'll make sure that we're drawing more gas here. Get out of my game. Memorial of Unity is good. Yeah, okay. Like, we can make sure that we get gas off the Memorial of Unity. Whew. This hand looks sweet. Yeah, I really like this one. This is a great opener. We don't have any blue mana, but we can certainly get it with Elvish Rejuvenator or Spring. I mean, Rejuvenator should get it, but if it doesn't, Spring's fine. And just drawing the extra cards of Dusk Legion. This whole hand's just nice value. Oh no, Search Rescanta? Key to the City. That might be scarier. So making things unblockable? Uh-oh. A blue-black aggro deck? What is happening over there? Okay. Hostage Taker is good against Key to the City. We can steal it. I am more than a little worried that we don't have any mana yet. We need another land. And we have the Spring, we have the Rejuvenator, so it'll be okay, but it's definitely terrifying. Take the risk on Rejuvenator, or just play the Spring. I think this is Spring. Spring, get an island. Let's do this the right way. I don't want to mess this up and accidentally miss. There's a really low chance that we miss, but if we do, it's bad. Plus, next turn now, if we draw land... I guess we could have done this anyways, but if we draw land, we can go Cultivator's Caravan to Rejuvenator. That's pretty sweet. I suppose we could also just grow from the ashes. Boundary Inspector. Lots of cheap artifacts. Had to be an untapped land. Should have specified that. I want a Hostage Taker, but I want to wait on Hostage Taker until we can actually immediately play the Key to the City again. I don't like leaving it out so our opponent can remove it. It's always just really awkward. We're going to leave both of our creatures back so we can do the double block as well. That makes them have to discard. I mean, they'll be fine with that, I'm pretty sure, but still helpful. Ooh, almost. Almost the miss. That definitely got dicey. Suppose we could also go Grow from the Ashes into Cultivator's Caravan next turn, but that feels like an unnecessary amount of ramp when we just really want to get rid of Key to the City. Hezareth's Touch. Oh yeah, now we definitely want to get rid of it. Chump Block? I mean, I guess we could just double block the Foundry Inspector, and then they don't have anything next turn. We can take 5 damage for that. Yeah, this feels like a blowout. My key, the hero hostage taker, given the key to the city. Exactly what you want. Yeah, we're probably going to discard a Champion of Wits, but we should wait until we see what our opponent does. By the way, Helm of the Host Hostage Taker? Mwah, that's going to be fun. Takes a bit of mana to set up, but ooh, boy. Okay, opponent doesn't have an answer, so definitely want to do this. Memorial to Unity, we get to go Cultivator's Caravan, Servant of the Conduit. We could discard another card. Do we want to? We could chuck Verdurous Gearhulk, maybe. I don't really have anything that I want to discard yet. I'm just going to wait. We're also going to want more mana next turn. Like, I wouldn't mind having... If we get an untapped land, we got Helm of the Host into Equip. If we don't, we can just go grow Helm. Sure. Wait. It's tapped. That doesn't matter. That, in fact, does not help us in the slightest, so there's not really any reason to do it. No attack. Ooh, that's good. I like that they didn't swing in there. That's certainly helpful for us. Now, Jadelight Ranger into Helm actually feels better. Gives us some good blockers. Yeah, graveyard that. Chalet and Helm, huh? Interesting. I'm not sure how I want to do this. So we've got 5 for grow into Chalet. Or we could just equip Helm of the Host onto, like, Jadelight Ranger. Karn's a thing.
I will fight with honor. A curious choice.
Ooh. Them's some good ones. And opponent scoops. That actually makes sense. I mean, they don't have a lot of mana. We get to put Helm of the Host on the Ranger, and once we do that, that's pretty disgusting. So I can understand that. Plus, they see Chalet and Helm, and if they don't have an answer to that right away, they know that they're just dead to it. Not being able to interact with our board while we just constantly grow it doesn't seem like it's going to be a very good position for them. Oh man, these hands are so good. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. We've got 2 into 3 into 4. Granted, it does mean that we have to have the Servant of the Conduit live, but most decks aren't killing them too fast. Johnny's welcome. Ooh, baby. We're in for some life gain shenanigans. As I've mentioned before in the last video, I really like just what a diverse format this makes everything. Like, everybody's playing some weird variation. Finally, the Panharmonicon. Let me play you the song of my people. It is the song of value. We get to go Path Panharmonicon. This is a long, long wait, so this is assuming that our opponent's not putting any pressure on us. So far, they don't have any. But if they don't put any pressure, we can go like Pan Path and then just start slamming things and get unreal. Ouch. And that is some aggression. Obviously can't block, first strike even. Not really much reason to do anything about that. Skysovereign's a card. At this point, maybe we Panharmonicon and do that first, because we can go Panharmonicon and Skysovereign. If we do that, ooh, we can wipe out a lot of their board very quickly. Wouldn't, like, this is supposed to be an instrument. That is an ugly-ass sound. That is, that's pretty nasty. Master Trinketeer. Pretty cool. We're gonna blow up Ninth Bridge and Trinketeer, though. We don't need any of the Trinketeer shenanigans happening. And we'll kill the Ninth Bridge because it'll be bigger than the Cavalry after this anyways. Cavalry coming in. At 14 we should be good enough. And I mean, now we get to Jadelight Ranger or Verdurous Gearhulk. And we can attack at the Skysovereign doing that. Standing troops. 1-4 vigilance. Yep. I want to take a turn off the Path of Discovery, but it just doesn't make sense. It's way better just Verdurous Gearhulk. Especially with how much we're going to be getting for triggers here. We can do some shenanigans too to put the triggers onto Skysovereign. I think, because then it should trigger Panharmonicon, which means we can... I'm not sure if that works, actually. Yeah, I think that it just triggers automatically, so we don't have a window in which to activate the Skysovereign. I might just put all of them on the Verdurous this time. It's got Trample, that makes it kind of important. This does make the Servant of the Conduit large enough to accrue the crew the Skysovereign. Which is the main thing that I want. We do put all of our eggs a little bit in the Verdurous Gearhulk basket, but I'm alright with that. That's why I put an extra counter on the Servant of the Conduit here anyways. Nope, not. I just want to attack. There we go. Yeah, like, it being a 4-4 means that it still can get past their 1-4, which is why I didn't just, like, put the minimum on it. But I also want to maximize how much trample I have. Alright. Kind of crushing it. 3-1. Let's keep going. Well, we had to have an awkward hand at some point, and this is one of them. If we draw any land, we can go Sailor of Means into Jadelight Ranger, and that should fix us. I'm going to be really risky and keep it, because we're on the draw. We get 3 draws to hit a single land, and then we're okay. Scary that they're in red, though, because if they're an actual aggro deck, we could be in trouble. If they're more controlling, like if there's something like Grixis, yeah, I'm worried. Grixis are like the red-green mid-range that we came up against, then it's not that big of a deal, but this is scaring me, especially being on the play. This might be the perfect storm of bad news for us. Welder Automaton, yep. Looks like it's not, I mean, maybe not perfect storm of bad news, because this hand isn't the best right now. Welder Automaton's good, but not crazy. Wily Goblin's pretty garbage. So at least their start here is pretty medium. But yikes. Not the matchup that I currently wanted. Sailor Means fixing that mana, though. We can Path of Discovery first if we want to go really deep. Drawing one more source would be great. Like, especially, like, Woodland Cemetery would be perfect. Get us the double black and the double green. Reckless Fireweaver. That's pretty cool. It's trying to combo off with artifacts. That makes Wily Goblin a little bit better. I'm not a fan of that card. I see every aggro deck running it, and I'm just, I don't know. Not there for it. I feel like I shouldn't go for the value play. But I really want to. We're not under a ton of pressure. I'm going to go for the value. It might be my downfall, but I'm addicted. I need it. I need the value. Give it to me. Next turn we have Jadelight, and we should, with Path of Discovery, triple explore, be able to hit another land so we can spring. I mean, we get 4 card draws here, essentially, at least as far as land go. Sure. 2-mana Lava Axe certainly isn't bad, but we're alright with that. Hey, look at that. What was the card that I said would be really good for us to draw? Was it that one? I think it was that one. Maybe we just Noxious Gearhulk. Yeah, you know, changed my mind. We're gonna Gearhulk. I want to save myself some damage. Does a better job of that. We can still do Jadelight Ranger plus Spring to Mind, like, on the next turn, and yeah, I just like this. Get some pressure on our opponent. We're killing this because it gains us the most life, and because it's the one that can most likely deal us damage for now. They have 1 off the treasure, so they have something? Shock? Shivan Fire? Like, what red card would they care about? For 1. It'll pause just because they have the treasure, because it allows them a window to sacrifice it. So they might not have anything, they might have just been playing slow. But it did look like they were thinking. They kept on highlighting their hand. They've been really stuck on lands, though. Should give them some trouble here. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Oh, Gonti. Nice. I really think that we go Jadelight Ranger into Spring, though. We have so many things we can do. We could just play Immortal Sun, honestly. I kind of like just continuing to set up like a bunch of card draws here, though. Make sure that we get our lands in return. get more blockers, ramp ourselves up a bit. Don't think Exclusion Mage matters. This can get us the plains, although we do have the Evolving Wilds, so we're really not in any trouble either way. And yeah, I mean, I don't see them coming back from this. They've been in a lot of trouble mana-wise, and they just don't have the late game reach, I bet. In a mono-red deck, aggro deck like this, yeah, not at this point. Not against what we're putting down. There's always that small outside chance. They, like, right now have a Braid, get a Mountain right away, and play, like, Hazoret, Braid our Immortal Sun. Like, they could possibly do it, but it just seems so unlikely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I would like to kick a Grow from the Ashes and get a Gonti. Thank you very much. I mean, everything we play is an incredible amount of value. I think when we attack the Jadelight Ranger, too, I wouldn't mind if they trade it, because I really just want a Mending of Dominaria and get it back, honestly. Get back Jadelight Ranger, get back the Noxious Gearhulk, and yeah, I don't see them coming out of this. I know I've said that before, but I'm just kind of stunned they're still playing. Well, drew the third land. Let's see what they can do with it. I've got to imagine once we show them a Chandra, they'll skip out. Maybe not. How does Spark of Creativity work? Oh, deal damage equal to the exiled card's converted mana cost. If you don't, you may play the card. So, Kari Zev's Expertise. We're going to deal 3 to it? They have another spell? They have to, otherwise why would they deal the damage? I mean, oh, I guess, right, because I can't actually play it. Duh. Sure. If they've got removal spells here, it really doesn't matter. Lightning Strike it post-combat, like in the middle of combat. That's awkward. So they don't get the damage through. Sure. There's so many things to do. Immortal Sun into Chandra. Actually, Immortal Sun into Manalith. Into Chandra. Seems kind of cool.
I know. I am
an idiot. I could have done... yeah, that's... Remember I said that I'm hating these cards? I didn't have any Planeswalkers in my deck for a reason, okay? I could have actually played Mending of Dominaria, too. Don't get me wrong, I don't think I'm actually in any real trouble here, but... Wow. Brilliant play. I guess now if they kill Immortal Sun, then they unlock Chandra, which is cool, I suppose. The Galaxy Brain play. Well, we'll Mending of Dominaria and get back Noxious Gearhulk, so... Not too big of a problem. Wow, and Scarab God went in there? Jeez. Kitesail Freebooter is not doing a whole lot. Explore again. Eldest Reborn. Yes. Yes, I would like that. That seems good. Eldest Reborn, not so much because it sacrifices a creature of theirs, but more because I can get something back out of my graveyard again. So we can just grab, like, Scarab God and go to town. Flame of Keld's pretty nice for them. See if they can somehow piece together a combo. They had a lot of steal creature kind of cards, so maybe they have a way to steal Noxious Gearhulk with the Flame of Keld and, like, get the extra damage. It's a red source that you control, though, so it wouldn't work quite that way. It's not a source you control would deal damage. It's specifically red sources. So many good things here. I think it's just Scarab God. I mean, Scarab God can grab Gonti here if we want to. Swing team. Swing team. It's 14 damage. They have to start blocking something. And if they don't, well, hey, I'm pretty okay with that. Alright, if that's the plan from them, I think that we want to try and maybe get a burn spell and just win. In my graveyard. Once this starts going, it's really dumb. Hey, there's that burn spell win I was talking about. This feels so dirty. Rip the lightning out of their deck to kill them. Good thing that Chandra didn't bite us. That was a really silly play. I said I could have Mending of Dominaria and done all of this a turn earlier, but hey, we won the game, so it's fine, right? Oh man, it is really hard to complain about our hands today. I mean, I'll still try, but it's hard. Llanowar Elves into Servant into Grow. Yeah, I like it. Or just like Sailor or Kitesail. We've got a lot of options. I mean, we only have one mana cup right now, but with Servant and Conquest, we'll for sure get there. Plus, I mean, we can grow even if they manage to kill the Servant right away, which is an unlikely scenario, I would think. But let's just say that they, like, desperately want to kill this Servant immediately. We're fine with that. We've still got a way to get the mana. Grixis. Grixis could be a fight, because Grixis has a lot of really good value cards. And Nicole Bolas is still just the most absurd Planeswalker. Yeah, they had the Harnessed Lightning. Alright, there you go. Got us. I think we... do we go for a blue source so we get Sailor of Means? And just all these other blue cards? I guess. Virtuoso. Alright. Gonna be greedy here. I want to go and Kitesail, see what they have. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell and like a Planeswalker, but it's nice to have the info at least. Dark Intimations. That card is pretty disgusting. Bloodfast and Glimmer are also really good. They've got 3, so they can't actually play anything like Dark Intimations for a little while. The Glimmer is going to be coming along. So maybe I just grab that. I mean, Dark Intimations is definitely the scariest card, but it's also the furthest away. This just sets them up for so much. Direfleet Daredevil is awkward. Alright, let's go with the Glimmer. Don't really want to give them the value. They're a little bit stuck on lands. We need to keep them there. Reclamation Sage and Memorial to Unity. Ooh. I think we discard both of the creatures. They don't have any artifacts or enchantments we care about yet. Look at the Bloodfast, which I do want to stop. But they don't have enough time to really do that right now. It's really slow. I don't really want to Exclusion Mage a bunch of their things. And Memorial to Unity I want to keep because of the fact that we can use it to buy back really big creatures. Like, we can get something out of our deck. We want to trade off Champion of Wits if we can. Yeah, got out of the mana problem. Still in a decent position for us, though. Their little stumble here was massively to our advantage. There's the Bloodfast, yep. And Treasure Map. Ooh. That's a lot of value cards over time. Play the Memorial, attack the Kitesail again. And we can use the Llanowar Elves and the Memorial of Genius to draw some cards. I think that's going to be useful. That's got to be the line. Dark Intimations. Not the worst for us because we're just discarding a land. I mean, obviously, I just would prefer not to do that. They might just use the Bloodfast. Glint-Sleeve Siphoner's getting in. Huh. I mean... yeah, I'll get down. I really want Champion of Wits to die, so sure. Now Dark Intimations. I'm gonna crack this right now. I'm almost certain that I'll want to discard Botanical Sanctum no matter what, but fine. I don't really care about the Sailor. Yep, Sanctum's still a card. We need double black a lot more than we need double blue. Get back the Siphoner, and we now have 5, 6. We can still go to 7. I mean, oh right, we can't get the... Don't need the double blue for much. Derp, 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 derp. Go with the Marsh. Slam, and I'm gonna just play the God. We can get the Champion of Wits out that way. Just hope they don't have a real good removal spell for it. They don't have double black, so they can't Vraska's Contempt it. Which is the big problem. And if they don't kill it, it means that we get the Champion of Wits. And that's a ton of value. Might even force them to just use like a bounce spell or a regular removal spell and us just to draw it again. Simply because it's so scary. Yeah, they're deep in the tank on this turn. To me, that feels really good. Yeah, they're like just desperately looking for some kind of answer. They need guidance. Where is the treasure? They're just drawing cards. With the highlight of the Bloodfast afterwards, I think that means we're in really fantastic shape and we don't have a good answer right now. Yeah, okay. Nice. I drew out of it anyways. Because that gives us 8, so we can now buy back 2 different things. Champion, and we could go Exclusion Mage if we wanted. Don't really want to return any of their cards. I do, however, want to get Champ. Oh, wow. We have options. I kind of want to play Panharmonicon, but I should leave up the mana for Scarab God. Let's go Drover and Swamp. This is insane. If they want to trade with Scarab God, that's also more than fine. I'll still just buy back the creature. I mean, if they want to block even in a really desperate, they can buy back Exclusion Mage at instant speed and mess up their combat math. I maybe should have... I wonder if I should have returned the Glint Sleeve just so they didn't draw. Maybe. I might get Sailor of Means or Servant of the Conduit out. So we can Panharmonicon and get the maximum value off of everything else. Like, next turn, going Panharmonicon into Reclamation Sage to blow up the fast and the treasure map is so good. Yeah, I like it. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Skysovereign Gonti? We're kind of going off on all cylinders. Maybe just a little bit. Lord. I think that we want a Panharmonicon and Rec Sage still. Because just blowing up both of those is so awesome. Yup. You're losing it all. Force them to decide if they want to lose life right now, too. No. It does suggest that they've got some kind of trick. And they've got something they can play. They can trade with the Scarab God. I'm not super concerned about that, though. Yep. Get rid of a token. Killing another token makes a lot more sense. Permanent removal of a threat is something they need to do right now. It's a bitter pill to swallow, though. It sucks to not be able to, like, commit the god. But you don't want us to draw it again, either. Now they... Oh, do they actually go for the memory? They know that we've kept what's on top. They know that we want what's in our hand. Oh, they drew the God Pharaoh. Sick. So now they get to exile the top card, and they can play it, right, for free? Ooh. Ooh, that's a thing. It shouldn't be enough.
Before your god, Pharaoh.
I mean, even just Exclusion Mage is enough, right? It's like, I don't think there's a way for them to get out of this. They can minus it? Sure. I'm just hoping they hit something insane. And, I mean, Skysovereign's good. It's not going to be enough, though. Yeah. Good game. Do I be that jerk? I be that jerk. I want to know. What will we get with Gonti? Unlicensed Disintegration. And a bunch of lands. Oof. Now we just Exclusion Mage, though. And attack for 8. Okay, this hand's slightly dicey because Naga Vitalist doesn't really fix. It fixes double costs, but it doesn't fix single costs. Because you can only make types that a land you control would produce. That being said, we've got enough sources, we've got enough ways to ramp, and we've also got enough like green and or blue cards that we can draw that this seems like a decent enough keep. Memorial Unity, and then Naga Vitalist. Hopefully get like a ramp card here. Also Elfheim Druid. Druid might be better. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter. I was thinking that we've got Grow from the Ashes, but we can't actually kick it anyways because our only other land is a tap land. So I guess Naga Vitalist is fine. Plus, this way if they have removal to try and stop us from ramping, I'd rather they kill the Vitalist, I think, than the Druid. I guess either one is fine. Fanatical Firebrand. We've got a very aggressive red-blue deck. Okay, Mending of Dominaria starts us on the path that we want to be on. Unfortunately, we drew another colorless land, but it's fine. We need a lot of ramp, we need a lot of lands. And Archer Veraska has a ton of value late. The scary part is, of course, that we might not have a lot of late game against the deck that's playing Fanatical Firebrand. Chain Whirler. Sure, so they're probably going to try and use Firebrand to pick something off. It's got to be Vitalist. Haha! Little do they know that we've got a Mending of Dominaria. Or that we Eldest Reborn and play the Chain Whirler. So that seems even better. Once we start out at like 6, 7 mana and they're still on 3 and haven't dealt us any damage, I start feeling pretty good about aggro matchups. I wonder what they're splashing the blue for if they're playing Chain Whirler and Captain Lannery Storm, apparently. She is very terrifying, by the way. That's a scary card. Thing's just so nasty. Chromatic Compass in an aggro deck. Wait, what? Sacrifice after damage. Huh. Okay. Do I just take the damage and play Immortal Sun? I'm thinking of doing that because then we can Mending and play Naga Vitalist or something else in the same turn next turn. Although if we Mending, we've got more chance of Eldest Reborn getting something really good. Okay, yeah, actually I like that. buy back the Champion? Reclamation Sage is a decent one for us to get back off of the Eldest Reborn because it'll kill the Thematic Compass for free. I think I like Champ. Nope. Ooh. Torch of Defiance is a pain.
Over here. Yup, you're going down.
I can't help but laugh at her voice lines. They're so something. They're definitely a thing. Wow. Okay. Nice
He
hits.
told me I would
That's
find you
scary.
here.
I kind of wish I'd freebootered. Jeez.
I don't need this. I need this.
Chain Whirler? I mean, right now that's at 5. Sarkhan's... I mean, we could also go to our own graveyard. Get rid of that Thematic Compass. I guess we Sage. I don't really like either of the options here. I don't really want them to be able to use that, though. And then we flip Scarab God. Come on! Come on, game! Well, we can go Grow from the Ashes into Champion. Kicking it. I could also just Scarab God, obviously. The last card in their hand. They can always Chandra it, anyways. Let's get a real threat down. We've got to put some pressure against the double Planeswalker hits that our opponent had here. Chandra doesn't kill anything that matters. Just worried about what it exiles. Them not discarding a card is also a little bit scary. But playing Kitesail Freebooter didn't make much sense because then they just minus Chandra anyways. Kill it and get back whatever they wanted. And that's if Kitesail Freebooter were to remove it. It might just be a good creature.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
What is that? So they needed... Like, that means they have to cast something else, right? Or they have a 6-drop? Sarkhan's Unsealing. Ah, okay. Interesting.
I summon you.
Now if Rex Sage dies, though, we can blow that up because Scarab God. Which always feels pretty good. Can slam down Immortal Sun if we want. And we could then also add the Kitesail Freebooter. Just have to order it properly. This needs to 7. I'm gonna go after the Sarkhan. Sounds good. They do get to draw a lot of cards. And yeah, 4 to any target, little sketchy. We've got to tap this manually, otherwise it's going to want to tap our Swamp. And I want to play Kitesail Freebooter. It doesn't do a lot. Like, I mean, it's not going to stop our opponent from doing anything here. We're not going to get a card, but just a 2/3 flyer to pressure seems nice. Are they going to kill Reclamation Sage? Because that would be fantastic. Okay, they're just done. Fair enough. I was surprised. I mean, they could have plussed and looked at a bunch of cards. That's what was scary about that. But hey, I'll accept it. Currently, we're only at 1 game lost. This is going really, really well. And man, with hands like this, like, how can we complain? Evolving Wilds into Drover, I'm thinking. And then just Drown Catacomb, drop both Dusk Legion and Glint-Nest. Or, well, Swamp first, I suppose. No, oh, sorry, no. Yeah, because Swamp Evolving... Yeah, okay. Evolving Wilds, get Forest, Swamp, play Drover. Drown Catacomb, use all of it to play both of these. And hopefully hit Panharmonicon and immediately get value, win the game. There we go, we already did it. Give me my 7 wins. It's all planned. I really hope it actually works out that well. Please, please let me have it one time. It'd be too funny. Okay, we could actually go Caravan Glint-Nest instead, which I think I like a little bit more, simply because of the fact that, I mean, more ramp is good. And if we do hit our Panharmonicon, which we're obviously going to, it's nice to double up on one of these activations. I mean, there's no way that we don't do that, right? Doing anything else would be foolish. It'd be as silly as buying bricks anywhere but Midas. And... the miss. Alright. That's actually pretty good for us, though, because all of those cards were not what we wanted. So putting those on the bottom, actually, is kind of sweet. Skysovereign just gets to blow up the Glint sleeve. And we're still in really solid shape. Very early Skysovereign makes me pretty happy. There we go. Finally attacking. And I can't imagine they have a reason not to attack. They've got to want to draw the card next turn. It's just lucky that we get a way to clean it up before that happens. Arterial Flow. Discards 2 cards. Alright, well, that's certainly a thing. And that certainly sucks, too, but hey. I don't want them drawing extra cards. Let's just Skysovereign them. Now we can Wild Wander. That was a fantastic draw, actually, because that'll activate our Skysovereign. We can just smash, kill whatever else they play, hopefully. If they have another discard spell, that kind of sucks. But I don't see them really doing that. There's not a lot of black cards that deal with Skysovereign. Not unless we're already activating it and attacking. It might be the plan. I mean, they could have something... like, Cast Down doesn't work. If they play a land... Chromatic Compass, cool. Well, I'm just gonna stomp it in. And we'll get a Plains. Make sure that we have it for later. We're just kind of being... We're the aggro deck here. This is such a weird feeling. Phlegmatic Compass does nothing for them, though. I mean, sure, it might guarantee them some lands, but they don't have the time to do it. Just kill the Wild Wanderer. A lot of the removal is sorcery speed. Like, people will play things like Never to Return. So that'll clean up the Wild Wanderer, but doesn't kill the Skysovereign. If they kill the Wild Wanderer, the problem, of course, being that we don't have a way to activate Skysovereign. So we need to draw another creature. Yep. Yeah, that feels like a desperation move, because, I mean, any creature that we draw means we can still crew it again. But they just need to do it because sorcery speed removal can't kill the Skysovereign, so try and stop us from crewing it if you can. And now they're wondering, do they play their creature into Skysovereign? That feels like what that is. If they have one, they probably should. Wow. Wow. I feel like if they had a creature there, they should probably play it, because their plan already relies on us not being able to activate the Skysovereign there. Which, by the way, we can now activate Skysovereign. So yeah, it doubles up on the feel bads if you actually have us activate the Skysovereign, but you're kind of hosed either way, right? If they have an instant speed removal spell, it's got to be Fatal Push, otherwise there's no real reason for them to do it before I try and get the Skysovereign. Oh, or Cast Down. Yeah, sure, that works too. Definitely what they want to do, because Skysovereign activation is so bad for them. Now that we're drawing 2 cards, we're super, super likely to have something that'll activate it. Plus, anything that's 2 power now gets there. They didn't hold up Murder? That is interesting. Alright, I mean, I don't actually get the creature to do it, but that's an instant spell, so they could have actually stopped the Skysovereign from smashing them. Playing that at sorcery speed feels really wrong here. They could have done it when we attacked, I mean... Or they just could have killed Skysovereign if I tried to activate it and do that, too. Wow. Quite surprised. Alright, well. 1 mana, 2/3. With them just being at 9, it's still not the worst thing. And I mean, we are drawing 2 cards a turn. We're still burying them, even if we're not putting pressure on them right now. It's giving them a little bit more in the way of outs, but a mono black deck, all of these artifacts, it's pretty unlikely they can deal with any of them. Eldest Reborn. Alright, goodbye, Nog Vitalist. Chalet. Hello. That's a pretty good one. Get another forest. Get another swamp. And then obviously just slam in for 7. If only this activated for 2. Have them dead right now. Have to discard our swamp. Not a big deal. I didn't mind getting the land anyways, just to thin it out of our deck. And now, sure, they might be able to kill Chalet, but they also have to still hope that I don't draw anything that can activate either of these, and stop Skittering Surveyor. So I don't know what does that, but it's got to be a pretty good card. Dramatic Compass activation certainly isn't it. Even if that somehow flipped and untapped it. Yeah. It's not enough. Chalet makes it so they can't target our stuff anyways. And Dreadshade. Game's over. 7 wins, not bad. This is also really cool. Pumping it up with Immortal Sun means that we get to draw 6 cards and discard 4 here. Which is real nice. The value! Oh man, and Helm of the Host? Yes! Yeah, here we go. But wait, I wasn't done! We were still having value! Wasn't that fun? Oh man. Yeah, the mono black decks, they can be really strong, and there are some cool things like Cabal Stronghold plus Torment of Hailfire kind of things. Like, they had Dreadshade, so I'm sure that they had Cabal Stronghold, so they could just dump a bunch into it. And that can be fantastic. The big problem that I have with them is that there's so many insane enchantments and artifacts running around, and you can't deal with them. Like, there's almost nothing that does it. I guess you can run, like, Meteor Golem as a colorless way to deal with it, but there's not a lot. There's very, very few answers to most of our stuff, and that just kind of hoses you against so many different decks. Like, when we're doing Panharmonicon value and stuff, you can't really interact with it. Can't kill Skysovereigns, can't kill, like, Path of Discoveries or, like, Sandworm Convergence, which is a thing that happens a fair bit. Like, there's so many good ones. In any case, I really liked playing this. This was an absolute blast. I hope you enjoyed it as well. And I, of course, will see you next week with some more Magic videos. And, of course, you can check out all of my Arena videos as well, like my Eternal stuff. I'm going to be streaming 6 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, including, this is going to be a special sub-Sunday because it is my birthday. So we'll try and do a long stream for that, and I'll see you around. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by.